Hello little lovelies. I hope your day, morning or evening is going absolutely great. But I felt like sitting down and doing a tutorial. I did a little mini tutorial on stories about 2 weeks ago and it kind of made me miss just like sitting down and doing my makeup and chatting. So let's do it. Let's do it. I have this headband on because I did my roots but I don't have my right toner. So basically my hair blends in with my skin. It's just too white for me. I'd rather it be more like grayish, like silvery grey. Okay, let's get into the makeup. I have products that I've been loving that I'm going to use because it's been so long since I've actually sat down and did like a YouTube tutorial. So I have some products to show you that I've been loving, and then I have a couple of new things that I want to try, and the first being this new foundation from Guerlain. It's their terracotta foundation. So I'm excited to try this because I love the terracotta light powders, which I will use here too. I'm going to use the shade 1.5N. Oh, it has good coverage. I actually don't know anything about this foundation. The coverage, the finish, I don't know anything. It's looking nice, like a nice medium coverage. I feel like it's going to dry down a bit more to like a satiny matte finish, but we shall see. By the way, I had a little bit of this primer on before, the Vita Liberata Beauty Blur primer. It's like a tinted primer. I just put it on because my tan has worn off, and literally my face and my hair and everything just blends into one, so I needed a little bit of tan on my face. That is really nice. Yes, yeah, I had a feeling it would kind of dry down a bit, so it's more like a satin finish, which I do like. I'm going to use a product that obviously you've seen me use quite a bit, is the Dior Forever Concealer. Still loving this. I love this one and the Backstage Concealer. They're kind of pretty much the only concealers that I wear. By the way, my foundation brush was a Zoeva 104 buffer brush. Probably one of my favourite foundation brushes. And this little fella, I think this was a BH Cosmetics. There's no name or anything on it. I hate when brands do that and they don't put their name on it because then I just forget what it is. But if I remember, because I've used it, I use it all the time. I think it was BH Cosmetics. Okay, contour. I've used this a couple of times now and I really like it. It's the Nude Sticks Bondi Bell contour stick. I'm going to use this little Morphe brush. I like this shape and size for contour because I feel like it just fits right underneath your cheekbone perfectly. This is a Morphe V108. I like to just go from the brush rather than go onto my skin. I feel like it just moves too much of the product around when I do it that way, and it just, you have to blend more. It's just, I don't know, I just think this way is easier. And take a little bit of the Huda Beauty powder, which I've been using for quite some time, but I use the shade Cupcake. I used to use Pound Cake and then I got Cupcake and I liked it, so that's the one I have been using. I'm not going to use a whole lot of powder, but I'm just going to powder like my T-zone and under my eye where my concealer is and that. I'm just going to do my brows, taking the Melt Brow Gel Brow Setter, and then this brow pencil is from Brow Code. I really like this pencil and I really like the colour. It's a light ash blonde. It's like honestly like the exact same colour as my eyebrows. I use my brow gel first just to set them in place. Okay, I don't know if any of you have been watching Love is Blind. I don't watch dating shows, like I don't watch Love Island, I don't watch really any kind of reality shows, but I watch Love is Blind because I watched it, I think the first time it came out was like 2020, so like what else had we got to do? And I think I watched it then. And then anytime they bring out a new season, I'm like, okay, I have to watch it now because it's kind of addictive. I watched a little bit of the reunion. They need new hosts, I'm sorry, I have to say it. The hosts are just not it. So far, the bit of the reunion that I have watched has just been a bit boring and a bit of a letdown. But I feel like their reunions are always like that because they need new hosts that will actually ask the questions that we want them to ask. I just ran out of the light ash blonde, so I'm just taking this one. This is the shade Taupe. Okay, you're gonna laugh at me, but I have been doing a little faux nose stud. So I used to have my nose pierced years and years ago. I loved it, but I hated it because I loved how it looked, but I hated that it always got infected. I don't know what it was. Like I have other piercings, never get infected, but I don't know, the nose is just really annoying. I don't know why. But anyway, what happened was, I think it was just probably a cheap nose stud that I used. I ended up leaving a mark on my skin, so now I just put a little fake one on top to cover the mark. I mean, I could get it pierced again, but no. Wrecked my head the first time, it will most likely wreck my head the second time. So a little faux nose stud it is. Okay, let's do the eyes. I want to do like a little cat eye. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a brown eyeliner. This is from Hourglass. It's the shade Cave, which is just a dark brown. I'm just getting a little angled brush. Get that on the brush. And then I'm gonna do a little inner, what do you call it? I don't know. A little inner line. Okay, that's not. So I just focus that like on the inner part and the outer part, and on this little middle bit here I didn't do anything. I'm just gonna set the rest of the lid with just some translucent powder. I'm using the e.l.f. Lash and Roll mascara. This is such a good mascara. I really like this one. It has like a hard wand. It has like a little curve to it. But I just really like how it makes my lashes look. I'm gonna wear some lashes today. I have these ones from Ardell. I haven't worn these a few times already, but I just want to show you. So it's these ones here. They're so like nice, and I don't want to say they're natural on because they're not that natural, but they're more on like the more natural side for lashes. And they're the Ardell Naked Lashes. The style is 420. Okay, so this product is one of my favorite. I've been using this for months, and it's just like I need it every time I do my makeup now, otherwise my makeup doesn't feel complete. I don't know what it is, it's just something about it, but it's the Terracotta Light Powder from Guerlain. This is the shade 2. It just like has like a few different like little bronzy shades and some pink and some mattes, some shimmers, but it just gives you that like nice little bit of warmth to your skin. But I did just recently get this one, which is the medium warm shade. This is medium cool. So this is the new one. I don't know if you can see, it just has a little bit more peach to it. I'm gonna try this one today. I feel like this would be a real nice summer one. So usually what I do is I'll just kind of like dust it where I would bronze basically. And I just like the little bit of warmth that it adds to my skin. I like that one. That's definitely going to be a nice summer version. This is a blush I've been loving too. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen me post about this. This is from Nude Sticks. It's the shade Sunkissed Pink. And pink isn't usually a blush that I gravitate towards, but there's something about this that I just really like. I think it's like the undertone of the pink that I like. It's like cooler, and I think that's what I like about it. And I also just got this highlighter from Guerlain. I haven't been a fan of powder highlights for a while now. I usually prefer cream. I just like how the cream or the liquids just like melt into the skin, but we'll try this one out. Oh, that's nice. That is a nice texture, if that's the right word. Or formula, maybe. Formula is probably the better word here. Because it actually blends into the skin the way a liquid would, so I like that. Let's do the lips. Loving this lip liner. I've been wearing this pretty much every day since I got it. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Muted Mauve. It's like a mauvey nude, so it's not too warm. I find that a lot of nudes go really warm on my skin tone, or end up going like peachy or just too warm brown, and I don't always like that. I prefer like a little bit more of a cooler lip, and this one's just perfect. And this is also new. I've just worn it once. It's a lip balm from Dior. It's the shade 337. It looks more like a lipstick, but when it goes on it's very sheer. I feel like this will be a real nice summer shade. I'm gonna use a little bit of the Guerlain face mist. And in true get ready with me style, even though this isn't a get ready with me, we're gonna finish with perfume. This perfume, so delicious. The brand is called Eau Sauveur, and this is the shade Vanilla Embers. I can't even explain how much I love this perfume. If you love vanilla perfumes, you will die for this. It's like, I'm not very good at describing perfumes because I don't really understand all the notes, and like top notes, bottom notes. I don't really understand that. But to me, this is like a warm, creamy vanilla. It's a little bit spicy. It's just so good. Anyone who smells it is obsessed with it. Let's finish this. I mean, it's just so nice. You have to just try it out. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave my hair like this and not do anything because I need to really tone it today. But that is our makeup for today. Hope you like it. I mean, it's kind of simple, but I just wanted to sit down and chat makeup, show you some products that I've been loving, try some new products. This foundation, yes, me likey. I'll definitely use this more for sure. I'll link everything below as always. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. But that's pretty much it. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks if you're still here after me not being here for a while. Catch you in the next one.